Hi Tarot Rebels, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. I am Kayla from Tarot Rebel and I'm happy to see you joining us. Today I'm going to ask the cards to see what you need to know about your future. You might be aware of some of these facts, you might already know them, but you're choosing to ignore them. So take this moment to recognize and accept this information given to you today. This is delivered to me through your spirits and angels. So this is something you really need to hear and acknowledge. We have 3 groups today. So we have this first group with the Mystic Mondays Tarot with this crystal heart and the number 1. We have group 2 with the Sakurai Bito Tarot, this red heart and the number 2. And lastly, we have the Queen Alice Tarot with this turquoise heart and the number 3. Take your time and choose whatever group calls to you the most. If you need to pause this video, please do so and do follow your intuition. Let it guide you to the message you need to hear the most. Of course, if you're inclined to choose 2 or more of these groups, you are free to do so. Once you've decided which group you're drawn to, please go to the timestamps. They are in the comment section down below. Please remember that this is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate with you, you can check my description box down below and use either my website, my Instagram account, Facebook, Etsy, to whatever, to request a personal reading with me. Please take what resonates with you, and do remember that this is always about your own power and how you want things to go. Hi, Group 1. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining. If you chose this white heart with the number 1 and the Mystic Mondays Tarot, this message is for you. I'm going to shuffle the cards and let's see what you need to know about this message. This is a message from your future self, and this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you. Oops. I nearly bent all my cards. So just as I was starting this reading, I realized that actually I chose 3 decks that have some sort of defect to them. So let's see if that will impact this reading in any way. My Sakurai Bito Tarot has a 5 of Wands defect. My Queen Alice has a 4 of Wands defect, and this deck has one of the cards bent at the bottom. That's how they came, so I don't know. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. Oh, also please remember that this is a timeless reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate now, you can come at a later time and see how you feel about it. Okay, I'll try one more time. Okay, that one better. And let's see. What's your current context, Group 1? The Sun, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the World. All of these cards are absolutely amazing. I'm hoping you can see them. I'm trying to bring them all in focus. So all of these cards look amazing. It's like you're ready to germinate. You're ready to feel accomplished. You have both the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You have a beginning and a culmination of things, a fulfillment of some sorts. Then you have the Sun and the World, both of them clarifying the fact that you're in a very good position right now in your life. You're feeling super accomplished with the Sun card and the Ten of Cups, especially emotionally. I think you're feeling some sort of like inner balance that makes you feel secure and confident and stable within your feelings, within your emotions. So I see a lot of strong energies here. You have the Leo card and Capricorn heart energy here with the World card. It feels like you've reached a climax where, and you feel like there's still the only way is up for you. I really like this energy for you. You're ready to start new things. You're ready to like accommodate, set into that energy of having it all together, that energy of feeling blessed, that energy of feeling accomplished and fulfilled. It feels like you're ready to start new things off the back of the things you're currently doing, and I really like that for you. Okay, clarifying the Sun, you have the Nine of Cups. Again, another happy card, a card of culmination, a card of fulfillment. It's like, I'm good, I'm happy, I'm satisfied within my world, even if others may perceive it as little or as insignificant. I think for you, it makes a lot of sense for things to be the way they are. Especially, I like this energy because it shows to me that emotionally your well-being is what matters to you, and you're taking care of that. And I kind of appreciate that a lot, to see someone so so happy within the realm of their possibility. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Temperance card. It's the Ace of Pentacles is strong Capricorn energy, right? And the Temperance card is strong Sagittarius energy. As I said, your cards are representing very strong energies in the world. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance card, for me it tells me you're ready to start that new thing, but you're ready to start it in a very balanced way. You're not ready to make waves, you're not ready to shake things up. You're here to look after yourself and after your own well-being. Let's see. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups, please. Get the Five of Swords. I think this Ten of Cups energy comes off after a period of feeling I don't want to say defeated, but it's sort of that energy. There was a lot of conflict, and then once you decided to step into the light of your own truth here with the Sun card and the Nine of Cups, I think that's when things clicked for you in a way that makes sense for you as well. It's like, well, I cannot choose to feel defeated and broken all the time. I cannot choose to look at people aggressively and think that they only want bad things to happen to me. I can choose to feel happy, and I can choose to acknowledge any negative energy and then put it to good use and make it work for me in a way that makes sense to me. And I think that's what you did here. I nearly said Capricorn, I don't know why, I'm sorry. Okay, let's clarify the World card. You get the Two of Pentacles. This is gorgeous. I really like this. It's, as I said, the World card is a culmination of all good things in your life. And with the Two of Pentacles, it kind of looks to me that what you're looking for is balance. What you're looking for is completion. What you're looking for is for things to make sense, to have moderation in all aspects, to be happy, obviously, with the Sun card and the Nine of Cups, but also to have the stability. And I really like the flow of colors. If you look at it, it's like a really nice gradient. Like you start here with this red orange, strong red orange, and then you move on these two cards to a pinkish color, and then they move to a purple blue color, and then purple, blue, green color, and then green. It's a really nice transition, and it kind of gets me thinking. Like, you start from the root chakra, which is like bright red, like really red, and then you end up here with this green, and it makes me think of the heart chakra. And again, this further solidifies that feeling that emotionally this is where you are right now. You're fulfilled, you are open, you're experiencing what you think you need to experience in order for you to grow and achieve what kind of what you need to achieve in order to accomplish your growth. And that's where your focus is. I look at the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, and I see just that. You trying to balance yourself out, relying on that water energy, the Cups energy, the emotional well-being that you're going through at this moment, for it to, like, not dissolve, but actually feed that growth with the Ace of Pentacles, to feed that growth that gets you to you feeling accomplished and fulfilled with the Nine of Cups and the World card, right? Okay, let's try and get some oracle cards. I'm gonna use the Spellcasting Oracle. Okay, you get Justice. One more, please. And Reconciliation. That's interesting. That's because I saw the Justice card, and oh, sorry, you cannot see that. Let me get this out of the way. So I saw the Justice card, and I was thinking, what is there a contract? Is there like a legal matter that you need to discuss? You need to clarify with someone? Let's see. Give me one. The Goddess of the Moon. It's interesting, Goddess of the Moon next to the Sun. And the Angel of Balance. The Angel of Balance, which is both the Temperance and the Justice card, right? Interesting. Let's get two more cards, please. You get Taking Shelter. The answers are within. Again, that beautiful purple palette coming here your way. And Breaking Trail. Okay, hope you can see that. Okay, I don't know how to put them together. So you have the answers are within, and a breakthrough is at hand. Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna pull a card for your shadow aspects as well. Okay. Masquerade. Okay, so group one. As I said, like, the tarot tells me your perception of yourself and how others perceive you as well. And it looks like it's all fun and dandy. It's like everything goes well, everything goes according to the plan. While I think on the inside there's other mechanisms that are actually triggering you. You have this Justice card here and the Reconciliation card, and coupling that with the Angel of Balance in this position and the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you rely, as much as you rely on the emotional side of things to keep you going, and to keep you afloat. I think there's a much more powerful but silent thing driving you underneath the surface. You are looking for I don't know. It sounds weird. You're looking for a way out to make sure that nothing in this world is unbalanced. Nothing in this world is unfair. And I think that's where your drive is. I think with the Goddess of Moon here and the Sun card, it feels like there's two people inside of you. One of them is living in the light of their own truth with the Sun card, and they're very gloriously happy and fulfilled and accomplished, while the other person is with this Goddess of the Moon here. I want to say stuck, but not stuck is, I don't think stuck is the correct word. It's just this person is looking outside of themselves, outside of the material realm, to, how should I put it, to bring together those two forces, to bring together the material world with the inner world, to make sure that whatever spirit is telling you and guiding you towards is accomplished in this real world. And there's a bit of advice here with the taking shelter card and the breaking trail card. It's like the message is, keep doing it because you're so close here with this breaking trail, and make sure that you dive deep within yourself, because that's where the real treasure is. And I think you know that, and somehow you keep falling off the wagon and trying to be happy with just you being yourself and you being happy and you being accomplished. But at the same time, deep down within you, I think you want this for everyone else. So I'm gonna read from the book what this card is. I really like this deck, the Masquerade. This is card 15. Let me get it here. Give me 1 second. I always have it close to me because it's such a powerful little book. Okay, so Masquerade. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it says moon phase, wanting give us and stage bargain. What I can have forever, I have for a minute, and why I can't have for a minute, I will hold to me for 1 second, right? So this is you sometimes lying to yourself that this is good enough. If I have this in the material world, well, at least I'm happy. But at the same time, your subconscious comes and tells you, well, this is not just for everyone. You need to reconcile the both sides of the story, the inner and the outside world, right? You cannot live with just that. So this is your current struggle right now. Let's see what else you need to know. I'm gonna use a new deck in my collection, and I say new in my collection, but this is actually, I think, a deck that's been out for a couple of years now. It's called the Dreaming Way Tarot, and I really like it. It's such like a story. I don't know, the art is gorgeous. Let's see what else we need to know. You get the Queen of Swords, strong Libra energy, same as the Justice card, and the Page of Cups. You need to lead with your head with this Queen of Swords here, and yes, the Page of Cups energy is really nice. It's really like, it's a loving energy to have and hold on to. But the reality is, sometimes you need to make the right decisions. You need to stop being naive and do the practical things. I know you're feeling like everything is going perfectly fine in your material world, but I feel like your goal here, your like supreme goal, is to make sure that everyone is healthy and happy and doing well. And with this Page of Cups, it's a reminder, hold on to that naivety, hold on to that idealism, because that's what will make you follow through your plan. But also don't make it the drive of your emotions, because only feeling things and not actioning on them, only feeling things and not planning on them, it's not gonna be fruitful for anyone. Sorry, dropped a couple of cards. Let's see if they pop up. Let's clarify those cards. The Four of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Cups. It's a very, I like this a lot because it has all the four elements, right? It has the swords, the cups, the wands, and the pentacles, right? You have air, water, fire, and earth. You have two queens, two of the strongest queens. You have the Queen of Swords leading with her like sharp intellect, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles leading with grace and generosity and abundance. You have the Page of Cups leading with their emotions, and I don't want to say being gullible, but I want to say being trusting of others. And I like that a lot for you. I like this energy of trusting others, even though sometimes people don't deserve it. That's perfectly fine. And then you have the Four of Wands, again, another culmination, another celebration of achievements. So this is an amazing reading, as long as you find that inner balance. And I think that's what you're looking for, and you are looking for that because that's what you want to offer the world. It's something as soon as I achieve that. So probably this is why your focus is your emotional well-being, at least to the outside eye, to the outside world. I think your thought process is, well, as soon as I control my emotions, then I can make the right decisions, and then I can apply that to everyone else, and then everyone else can be happy. And like, it's such a noble goal if you come to think about it. Okay, let's see, group one last piece of advice. One last piece of advice. Okay. So you get abundance. That's very strong Queen of Pentacles energy, and I really like this this card. So I think the question that you need to ask yourself: what does abundance mean to me, and how can I bring that to my life and share it with others? How can I make the others as abundant as I am? And because I sense a strong how should I put it? Oh God, a strong responsibility attached to you, like as if you've placed that responsibility on yourself. No one else did, so you did it to yourself. But at the same time, you enjoy being that way, and it's something that brings you a great pride and joy. Not in the egomaniacal way. It's just you take great pride in doing things by the book and helping others and creating blessings for others as well. Okay, group one, thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining, and please take what resonates with you. Do remember that this is always about your own power and how you want to how you want things to go. Please remember that this is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate with you, you can check my my description box down below and use my website, my Instagram account, my Facebook account, my Etsy shop to book a reading. I hope to see you in another video. Bye. Hi group 2, thank you so much for joining me and welcome to your reading. If you chose this red heart, this message is for you. I'm gonna put it aside while I'm going to shuffle the cards. So it's funny because today I chose only decks with defects. All three of my decks from today's reading have some sort of defect. This Sasure Biko Tarot if you haven't seen my video, has a defect in the sense that the Five of Wands is a bit different from the rest of the deck. The Mystic Mondays has a, I think it's the King of Wands, has a bent on the bottom side of the card, and the Queen Alice Tarot deck has a Four of Wands, a bit different. So let's see what messages you have from your future self. And please remember that the messages might not resonate with all of you. And if they don't, maybe this message isn't for you. You need to check another pile. And do remember that this is for entertainment purposes. And this is a timeless reading as well. Let's see, group 2. You start off with the Moon. The Judgment card. The Knight of Cups. Strong water energies. And the Emperor, but very major arcanas in your reading. You have the Moon, the Judgment card, and the Emperor. This signifies a need to, how should I put it, a need to unveil things that aren't correct, things that aren't necessarily fair, things that aren't necessarily measuring up to your standards. With the Emperor and the Judgment card, there's a need to adhere to certain rules and regulations, and I think you come from a place where you've decided, well, I don't want things to be closed off from me. I want to see the light. I want to see the truth. I want to be divinely guided into something better, something that can give me more control and more perspective over the things that are actually happening to me. I kind of get the feeling, because you have the Moon, the Judgment, and the Emperor, and then you have the Knight of Cups. It feels like your true self with this Knight of Cups is actually overwhelmed by the strong energies that are next to that card. Let's try and clarify. This is a very interesting reading. It's like showing off one side while protecting what's on the inside. To clarify the Moon, you have the Eight of Wands. This is a very fast moving energy. I think this was a decision that perplexed everyone else. I think it even perplexed you to say, well, this cannot keep happening. I need the solid truth before making any decision, before planning ahead, before structuring my life together with this Emperor card. Let's see. For the Judgment card, you get the Queen of Cups. As I said, it kind of feels, the Queen of Cups is the one-up energy from the Knight of Cups. And it kind of feels like, well, I've decided I'm going that way or the other. I've assessed my life and I want it to go in this way or in that way. And with the Judgment card in this position and the Queen of Cups clarifying it, you might be a water sign or you have strong water in your chart, especially Pisces and Scorpio. But it's like you're embracing this ruthlessness that comes with the Judgment card. It's not too I don't want to say sharp, it's not too direct, it's not too aggressive. It's exactly what you needed, and you're embracing this energy, this measuring up to something energy, and you're using it to your advantage, and you're not letting anyone else in your life treat you poorly because of this decision that you made. Let's see, the Knight of Cups. You get the Seven of Pentacles. Very, very similar energy, at least based on this deck. The Seven of Pentacles is looking at all the opportunities and all the growth that's been going on there, and the Knight of Cups is like content with all that they have in their life, and it's kind of a reflection, and maybe it's just me because this is a girl and that's a boy, but it plays off the divine masculine and feminine in such a beautiful way. You can feel the contentment and the it's not even happiness, it's just like, I'm okay, this is good, this is great, this is going the way I want it to. I like this. Let's see the Emperor. The Emperor clarified by the Six of Pentacles. That's absolutely gorgeous and stunning. It's the Emperor is strong Aries energy, but it's also strong masculine energy, and it's about fairness, and it's about structure, and it's about direction, and it's about inspiring others as well. And I feel like the Six of Pentacles sometimes means just that. Allow others to inspire you and allow you to inspire others. It's such a beautiful blend of energies there between the masculine and the feminine, and I quite like it. it's gorgeous, and I just look at the cards and I'm super happy with everything that I'm seeing, because they're just giving me the vibe that other people might have not understood you in your decision to go this way or the other. However, you understand yourself, and this is your path, and you're absolutely perfectly fine walking on it, and you're happy to share that experience with someone else, but you're also happy to experience it on your own. You don't need someone else's validation in your cup. You don't need someone else's input as a standard. You have your own standards here with this Emperor card. Okay, let's get you some oracle decks. Okay. Get answers. And manifestation. Strong energies. They're like all over you. Okay, let's use the energy oracle. Okay, you get the Angel of Love. And strategy. Again, a strong Emperor energy, and the Angel of Love, a strong Queen of Cups energy. Let's see what else. What's on your path? Why do I want to say Libra? So if some of you are Libras, please leave me a message. I'm really curious to see if you are. First light, beginning a new cycle. And grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Okay. Hopefully you can see them. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to, pull one last card, one shadow card for you. And then we can continue. Today for tomorrow. I really like this. Let me take this in for a second. There's a strong feeling I get from this reading, from your cards, group 2, is that you're following your path, and you're actually using this time to to stand firmly on your ground and not allow people to divert you from any plans that you might have. It's such a strong blend of masculine and feminine. I really, really, really like it. It's like this internal balance that you're trying to manifest into the outside world. It looks like you have the answers right now with this answers card. It looks like you know what your path should be. You've made the judgment call and now you're walking on it. You're manifesting it because you're way past from just thinking about it and just dreaming about it and just strategizing about it. You're actually manifesting it in the real life, and you're ready to start this new cycle with this first light card. And I feel like you're drawing your inspiration and your power from within you. As I said, you're not looking for external validation. You're not looking for external input. You're this Queen of Cups, content in her feelings and emotions. You're super happy where you are. Of course, you would be happy if everyone else would allow you to shine, but at the same time, you're not really asking for their permission or their opinion or their input. You're just basking in the love that you have for yourself. And it looks like you're with the strategy card and today for tomorrow card. Sometimes you might be focusing a bit too much on that brand new start, that brand new beginning, where you can be yourself and act how you want to and make things happen the way you want them to. But this is just a reminder. You need to still be grounded in this reality, in this plane, because we're still here and we need to navigate through all of this, if that makes sense. So there you have it. You might sometimes think too many steps ahead. Not saying it's a bad thing. Maybe this is just a reminder that you don't have to. You have everything you need. You have all the tools you need right now, and you're just using them. But don't forget to live today in the present as well. Let's see. What else do you need to know, group 2? I'm gonna use my cards have fallen. The Dreaming Way Tarot. You have the Death card. Ties in with that beginning of a new cycle and today for tomorrow. It's such a subtle energy that you have about this new cycle. But as I said, don't forget to anchor yourself in things. And the Page of Swords. Interesting. Strong Scorpio energy and air energy with this Page of Swords. Let's clarify them. Get the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, clarifying the Death card, is such a on the nose situation. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like with the Moon card, the Death card, and the Six of Swords, the picture is accurately painted. It's let's remove the veil. Let's move on from this lie. Let's move on from hiding our true nature. Let's bury that true nature and grow into something more, move into something that can actually benefit us in a way or another. And with the Page of Swords, I see you looking for answers. I see you looking for guidance, but you need to be reminded you have the answers within you. You have all the tools you need within you. And with the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, there's always that question of balance. How much do you allow yourself to be influenced by others? Because you have the tools you need to complete this transformation, to complete this metamorphosis. You just need to find the right way to do it, and that's all you need right now. I'm gonna get you one last oracle card. Let's see. You get pride. If that's not strong Emperor energy, I don't know what that is. But the question you need to ask yourself is, what do I take pride in? What does pride mean to me? And how can I continue doing actions that are making me proud, not to the point of a psychopathy level kind of ego and pride. No, it's just pride. If you think of yourself, do you do kind acts for yourself and others? And do you do them for selfless reasons, or do you do them because you're hoping someone will record you and make you famous on the internet? Things like that. So think what pride means to you, and how do you approach taking pride in what you're doing and how your achievements, because you need to understand that pride isn't a bad thing in moderate ways, obviously. But that's a question for you. I'm not going to try to ask you all the questions you need to ask yourself. This is just a reminder that your spirit guides are here and they are talking through me, and I'm hoping that the message reaches you and you resonate with it. Okay, group 2, please take whatever resonates with you from this reading, and do remember that this is always about your own power and how you want things to go. And I've really enjoyed reading for you, and please remember that this is a general reading, so if it doesn't fully resonate, you can check the description box down below. You can book a personal reading if you want, or you can check other videos or other groups. Thank you so much, and I do hope to see you in another video. Hi group 3, thank you so much for joining. If you chose this turquoise heart with the Queen Alice Tarot, this message is for you. Let me shuffle the cards. Thank you so much for joining, and let's see what you need to know about this message from future self. Please remember that the messages are for some of you, not for all of you, and they might not resonate with everyone. This is for entertainment purposes only, and it is a timeless reading. I must say, I think I mentioned this to the other 2 groups as well. All the groups today have tarot decks in my collection that have a slight defect to them. So this Queen Alice deck has the 4 of Wands. That's a slightly different dimension from the rest of the deck. The Sakurai Bito from the group 2 has the 5 of Wands of a different dimension, and then the Mystic Monday's tarot has the King of Wands slightly bent. So there you have it. Let's see. The 5 of Swords. I think I've seen the 5 of Swords in all the groups, or at least group 1. The Page of Swords. Strong air energy. The High Priestess. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, interesting energy. It's a bit on the defensive side with this 5 of Swords and the Page of Swords. It's like you're seeing something and it doesn't make sense to your spiritual self. And I feel like I get this feeling with this Page of Pentacles here that you're guarding yourself from something. It's again a very defensive energy attached to the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords as well. Let's see. The Three of Swords clarifying the Five of Swords. I understand right now why you're such why you're in such a place where you're like gripping at this energy of needing to protect yourself. I understand now. There's a great pain that you're trying to hide right now. You're not trying to heal it, at least not from what I can see right now, but you're trying to hide it away. Let me pull. Make some room. Hope this helps. I don't read reversals, so I don't know why this was upside down, but the Page of Swords clarified by the Queen of the Eight of Cups. Very interesting energy. Here I can see you trying to defend yourself from obviously the pain that you're carrying with you, and this is why it makes you feel aggressive and a bit blunt to others. But deep down inside, I want to clarify that you're actually trying to heal from this. You're actually using this time to grow and allow yourself to move on from whatever pain you're carrying with you. It's like there's no point in carrying this with me, so let's move on. Let's go somewhere else where things make sense and I'm not in such a pain. Why do I have reversed cards? This is interesting. With the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, and the Lovers card, you might be in a third-party situation, which is not ideal. I'm sure that this will not apply to everyone, but for some of you this might be correct. You have this need to let go, this need to defend yourself, this need to like stand your ground, this need to heal from the pain, and it kind of points to a romantic relationship where you are in pain, where you are maybe the third person, or maybe you find out that your partner has another person. Either way, not ideal. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You get the Magician. I think this is a lovely way of closing this card, because Seven of Pentacles talks about achievement and growth, and the Magician is the one that actually is the first step into manifesting that growth. And it feels like you're relying on the higher self to help you go through this, because up until this point you only have like minors and cards that are very draining, very emotionally negative, and then you move into Lovers, High Priestess, Magician, Seven of Pentacles, which is a very positive, sometimes it's a very positive reflection of reality. That's not to say that despite your situation with your partner, it doesn't even have to be cheating. It might be some kind of heartbreak that you've suffered with this person, and now their true colors are showing. I think with the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician here in this last position, you're kind of seeing a breakthrough in the wall, and you're actually looking at them and saying, maybe it's not worth to suffer for this person. Maybe it's worth so much more than pain and suffering, right? And that's what will allow you to move on with this Eight of Cups. Let's get you some oracle cards. forgiveness, and dreams. What can I say? Sometimes we refuse to forgive others and give them that because we're still hurting and we're still in pain. But at the same time, forgiveness is not a gift to them, it's a gift to us. It's a gift to ourselves. It's when we forgive someone, we say that we stop that person from hurting us and we allow ourselves to heal. You can forgive and not forget. That's also a doable thing. I would not personally recommend it, but I'm sure that everyone else is different, so everyone has their own opinions on this. However, the forgiveness part, even if you're in such a pain that you have trouble seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, I think it's still important to remember that forgiveness is a gift to yourself and not to someone else. It's a gift that you can only give yourself. You cannot gift it to someone else. No one else can give it back to you. It's something that you do for your own benefit. Because when you forgive someone, that's when their influence over you stops. That's when they stop hurting you. That's when you stop allowing them to hurt you. And I think your higher self wants you to know that. It doesn't matter how and why and how much that person hurt you. As long as you move on from that, that's when the pain stops. And let's see, woman holding a coin and anxiety. Anxiety next to the Three of Swords. It's quite telling of the energy you're carrying with you at this moment. And the woman holding a coin, I think this is a message for you to be anchored into practicality and not emotional well-being. Emotional well-being is good, but don't allow yourself to drown in emotions, and don't allow yourself to drown in thoughts as well, because the anxiety is basically you thinking over and over and over and over, and making you prone to like hurting yourself through thoughts. Don't allow those things to happen. Keep yourself anchored in the reality of today, and use this Magician and the Seven of Pentacles as symbols of practicality that you can also adopt in your day-to-day life. Let's see. You get faraway places, get ready for new horizons. That's that Eight of Cups here. And what else? Watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. So don't allow things to become anxiety inducing. Allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to move into a different state, physically or emotionally or mentally. If that doesn't help you, you need to move on from that. You need to forgive what happened, forget, and move on. Okay, let's see. One, a shadow aspect. Peaceful among thorns. I could say more than this, but it's just a reiteration of you finding your peace within you, of you allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to forgive whatever happened, and allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to be anchored within you and in this world that like allows us all to live and breathe, and at the same time allow yourself to find peace in that tumultuous energy that's been surrounding you, because you have a lot of anxiety and a lot of fears attached to yourself. So lie back, rest, and relax, and try to find peace within you instead of allowing it to grow into anxiety, into depression, into I don't know what other negative habits people have. and don't allow it to control your life. Allow yourself to be free, allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to manifest what you need to manifest in order for you to be happy, but don't allow it to take over your life. Let's see, what else do we need to know? Two of Swords. Too many cards. And the Queen of Swords. A lot of swords in this reading, so it might be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Swords. You get the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Both of them jumped, and it's a number of cards I can take if they're jumpers. If there's more than two, I rarely take them. So clarifying the Two of Swords, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. It kind of looks like you have two options here. See, with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. And the Two of Swords is the card of making the right decisions. This is why this person is blindfolded, and it's like, where should I go? You're at the crossroads and you need to decide for yourself. On one side, you have this practical aspect of things, being anchored in the reality, doing things that are tangible and doing things that are beneficial from a material point of view. And on the other side, you get to chase, like, what? Deception, illusion, because the Seven of Swords is a card of deception, it is a card of illusion. So maybe think of that. When that decision comes, you will have, like, let's bake some bread, or let's continue overthinking about this situation or the other. So this is your decision right now. You need to make the right decisions for you, because you are in charge of your own future. You're your own magician. You're your own Queen of Swords. You're sitting on your own throne and you're deciding for yourself what's better. And clarifying the Queen of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups. After all the swords energy that you've put into this reading, you culminate with this Queen of Cups, this gentle queen that loves being vulnerable, finds her emotions are her strength, and she can heal others and she can heal herself. I think this is where you're going for right now. This is what you're trying to achieve. You're overthinking and overanalyzing things, but you need to I don't know, create that perfect balance of you allowing yourself to feel. If you're feeling hurt, allow yourself to feel hurt and then grow from it. And don't allow others in the future to disrespect you in the same manner, because I think that's where you're going for right now. You're feeling like closed off and defensive and aggressive towards others, but at the same time you're just trying to heal. You're just trying to not enjoy, you embrace those emotions that are rushing over you. And this is not a bad thing. If you need to be in this world and hurt for a while, just allow yourself to feel those feelings, acknowledge them, and let them teach you something, because this is why we're here. This is why we're all here. We're here to learn and to grow and to adapt and to evolve into something much better. And it looks like you're aiming for that as well. You're just not seeing it yet. It just feels like you're surrounded by pain and clouded by this this stress that you're going through at this moment. But in the end, this is where you're aiming for to get in this Queen of Cups energy. I'm going to get one more piece of advice for you. You have patience, right? So ask yourself, why do you need patience? How can you be more patient? How can you allow things to happen at a slower pace? And why can't you be patient at this moment? And why do you need to focus on that? Why is this a lesson you need to learn? Ask yourself those questions, and maybe many others if you feel the need, and meditate over this word, because this is what you need to hear right now. That's all I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for joining. Please take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, just leave it. And do remember that this is a general reading, but if you want a personal one, you can book one using the details in the description box down below. Thank you so much, and I do hope to see you in another video.